Hey guys, I just want to make a quick little commentary here today, talk about a couple of things. I know Advanced Warfare has kind of been out just here recently, and there's a lot of people talking about a lot of different things, and it's a couple of things that just kind of brought stuff to my head, and so I just kind of wanted to get that out and kind of speak to you guys exactly what I was thinking. There have been a lot of things that we've talked about, but I'm going to try and go in somewhat of an order just of how I've come across these things and what I think about them. So the first thing is, if you guys notice, there's this thing where when you're the loading screen or right before you get into the actual game, you're allowed to use whatever your created classes are inside of a target range, which sounds awesome, by the way, just as a side note, because I know I'm one of those people, you guys are probably in the same boat, where you get on first game on, or first couple games on, usually, I end up going in and my shot's off, I can't do anything right. My sensitivity is usually messed up because I played other games here recently, especially when you're switching back to Xbox 360 and Xbox One. So that first game or two, it just kind of kills you because you're really trying just to try and get back in the groove of things. And so I think this is going to be great. First off, because I can't stand just sitting there looking at loading screens. I just spin around in my chair or, listen to music or something else because, especially, I know Call of Duty Ghosts is really bad about it, and so is Xbox One games like, well, I mean, Titanfall's, it's alright, it's got decent ones, but I know, like, Black Ops 2 is pretty bad, too, so something like this would be amazing, especially since they said it's pretty seamless as far as when you get into the loading screen and you can go directly into the firing range, so that's pretty sweet. The next thing on my list is they're called, like, crates, or whatever. It's the things that give you, like, random unlocks, kind of like battle packs from Battlefield 4, and I'm really excited about those, too. Because I know personally, not necessarily comparing it to Battlefield 4, but comparing it to older Call of Duties, where all you really wanted to do was set yourself apart from everyone else. I know Nadeshot talked about this whenever I was watching one of his videos previously, before making this commentary, and he talked about how, it always used to be about the emblems, COD 4, COD 5 even, where you had like the golden cross or whatever, and it just made you stand out. Well, now, a lot of it, especially, Call of Duty Ghosts, stuff like that, you started to expand on that, and now you're doing more customizable stuff with your armor. So I'm super excited to be able to make cool looking armor, especially because I'm one of those people, I can't stand not matching, especially in video games. I will use crappier armor in a game just so I can look cool rather than switch to better armor, even if it's, because it's all messed up and colored and stuff like that. So that's one of those things where it's one of my big pet peeves is I like to look really good. And so seeing something like this where there are going to be challenges and stuff that let you unlock newer and better armor if you play more is going to make me play more, because I'm one of those people, I definitely want to do something like that. I'm one of those people that when I set out for a goal, I will play and play and play until I get that goal. And I know that I'm pretty good at games like this as far as like normal standards, a 2.5 KD on games minus Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but that's aside from the point. And so I really think that I'll be able to push to these goals, and especially like when Call of Duty Ghosts came out, I was one of those people, I got it at midnight release, and I was going out and I was hammering down. As soon as the game came out, I was the first one out of all my friends and anyone in my clan to Prestige. I was front of the lines all the way up until I got 10th Prestige, which I actually ended up getting way before anyone else because a lot of people stopped playing Call of Duty Ghosts. So I'm one of those people, the one thing I wanted to do in this game was max out. That's just, that was it. But I lost interest as soon as I maxed out, though, because, what am I going to do now except for look at my stats and maybe, get better at them. But other than that, there really wasn't much else that I could do. So something like this, where you can get these battle packs or whatever the crap they're called, crates, space crates, well, I don't even know. I should probably look that up next time before I start talking about them. But something like this where you have to play more to get this kind of stuff is going to keep me going, because even if I'm setting goals, say I do really want to prestige before a lot of other people, while I'm getting to that, I can hopefully get a bunch of these little packs and stuff like that along the way that are going to make me look cooler than a lot of the people that aren't playing quite as much. So that's another cool thing that I've just seen here recently. Another thing, Allier I just watched his video probably 15 minutes ago. He just released it on his phone. He's over in Germany at one of their releases for the Advanced Warfare stuff, and so he is bringing us, he showed a picture of the controller, and the controller for the Advanced Warfare thing actually on the right side next to the right analog stick has I think it has 9 the little marks that represent rounds in zombies. So they're bringing zombies back, at least most likely. So I am super excited about that also, because I love playing zombies all the way back on COD 5 when I had to beat the campaign just so I could play, you know, the original Call of Duty zombies map. And I remember we used to have like 8 people online. So what we do is we go 4v4 and we'd see who could last longer out of the 2 groups. This was back whenever you went into the help room and you just chilled. You were just standing there. 2 guys watched the main door. The other 2 guys were running around to the windows and a little wall that breaks away. And so those are some of the funnest times I can even remember on Call of Duty. And so I'm super excited to see another game like that. I know a lot of the COD 5 zombie maps, I guess it's probably because I grew up on them, but those are the ones that I really enjoy. I didn't like as much the Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 zombies, although they had some good maps. There were some definite ones that stood out, and some of the ones I really enjoyed playing, especially with some of my friends. So I'm really excited for this game because finally a lot of my friends are starting to get Xbox Ones, so we're all going to be on the same console. And so when this game comes out, we'll be able to play zombies together once again, and I'm just really pumped for that. So that was one of the main reasons I made this video, because I saw that and I was like, oh, gotta talk about it. I've only made 1 video for Advanced Warfare, so I figured everyone else is making like 15 videos right now. I might as well make another one. So, I mean, I guess that's what everybody else wants to see right now. If you guys want to see more Advanced Warfare stuff, or more just me talking about different things that I want to see and telling you guys about things as they get released and kind of breaking them down in my opinions, go ahead and leave a like down below and comment and say some things that you guys want to see me talk about. I know there's a lot of gameplay that's being released right now, so I'm watching the majority of it just like everyone else is, and so I can bring that to this channel, kind of break it down, talk about the things I've seen and some of the things that I really want to see them expand upon later on when they start, you know, releasing bit by bit newer and newer things for Advanced Warfare as we make our trek for the final release date, which is in like 3 months. So we still got a little bit of time, but obviously I mean, the summer went by really fast for me, so I'm not worried about it getting really fast all the way up to Advanced Warfare. So I'm really excited for that. Another thing that I saw, and it's one of the things I didn't discuss in my first one because my first video was when the original trailer came out. It wasn't even when they started releasing all this gameplays and stuff. So it's something I'm really excited for, and it is, well, actually 2 things. 1, new game modes. And I don't actually know the name of the game mode. They mentioned it in one of the videos, and I can't remember what the name of it is. But it's basically almost like basketball to some extent, where you have a ball, and you need to take it to the enemy's base and throw it in their portal or big ball thing, which is basically what I'm going to call a hoop. And so you can pass it between teammates, you run along with it. If one of your teammates dies, you have to go pick it up, and you keep going. So it's a lot of strategy-based stuff. It's like Blitz, but on steroids, because you have to be working with your team. You can't just be that guy that runs around the map, sneaks in there, and gets the point. You have to, I mean, because it's kind of like capture the flag, where they can see where the ball is. So they know where you guys are, so you have to really work with your teammates and kind of strategize, and you have to keep the other enemy team off you, so you can get over there while still keeping them from getting closer to your base. So it's super exciting, something I really want to play as soon as it comes out, because that's something really cool to me. Another thing is, there were a lot of rumors going around that they were going to try and destroy and take out snipers, which I knew wasn't going to happen, first off, because I know that sniping is a huge community in Call of Duty, especially with big teams like FaZe, that they bring out a lot of all sniper content basically. And so that's one of the big things that I was really looking forward to seeing, was what the snipers are going to be like. And what we saw was the very first sniper rifle that they revealed. Now I know that they've also said that they're going to have the links from Modern Warfare. Was it Modern Warfare? No, from Call of Duty Ghosts, and I think actually it might have been in Modern Warfare 2, but it was under a different name. And so I know the Lynx is going to be in there, and there's another one, but I'm not sure. But the one that they showed us was a single shot bolt action, but instead of bolt action, you're really just adding another bullet. So I'm super excited for that, because I never had the chance to really get into a game and start sniping right off the bat. So I'm really hoping that it's something you can unlock at a really low level so I can try it out, because I want to try my game at sniping. I'm going to be bringing you guys some sniping videos here coming up in a couple weeks. I'm going to wait till I get back to school, and I got a couple buddies I'm going to be playing with. So I'm going to get some of those gameplays out of the way. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this little just mini let's talk kind of thing. And if you guys did, go ahead and leave a like down below. Leave a comment, like I said, and tell me some things you guys want to see. Link in the description of my first Advanced Warfare video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.